If your AI stops working when your tab closes, it is not an agent, it is just chat. In this video, we build OpenClaw into a persistent assistant that stays alive, answers from your phone, and actually executes workflows. We will move fast, no fluff, only commands that matter. By the end, you will have a working setup plus the safety baseline that prevents costly mistakes. Here is the roadmap. We validate prerequisites, install OpenClaw, onboard with daemon mode, connect provider and model, verify runtime health, then pair channels and run a real phone test. Every step has one checkpoint. If checkpoint is green, continue. If red, fix immediately. This method keeps setup clean and avoids the chaos of debugging 5 things at once. OpenClaw is an orchestration layer between your channels, models, and tools. It is not a single model, and it is not tied to one provider. That flexibility is powerful only with discipline. You control permissions, logs, and policies. Think like an operator, not a prompt tourist. When you do, OpenClaw becomes reliable enough for real daily work instead of demo-only screenshots. Before install, check node, npm, and git. Node 24 recommended, 22.19 minimum. Then create one test API key with a strict daily budget cap. Use test credentials first, never production. This one decision protects you from accidental loops and surprise bills. If your base environment is clean now, every step after this becomes predictable and much faster to troubleshoot. Use the official install command from docs and then verify with OpenClaw version. If command not found appears, fix npm global path now before moving on. Do not ignore this. Most failed setups come from skipping simple verification. A 30-second check here saves hours later. Once version output is correct, you are ready for the command that turns this from CLI tool into persistent runtime. Run OpenClaw onboard -- install daemon. This creates workspace, config, environment file, and background service that survives reboot. Choose provider, enter key, keep defaults unless you have a reason. When it finishes, run gateway status immediately. Your goal is clear: running process, healthy model ping, no critical warnings. If those are green, your core foundation is complete. Start with one provider path first. Claude Sonnet for high-quality reasoning, or GPT-4o Mini for lower-cost routine tasks. Keep keys in .env only. Never in slides, recordings, or git commits. If authentication fails, check provider mismatch, key formatting, and account credits. Keep provider setup boring and stable. Reliability first, optimization later. That order gives you confidence during live operations. Choose one default model and test with a real prompt. Response quality and consistency matter more than speed in phase 1. You can add model routing later, but first establish a trustworthy baseline. Use the same test prompt each time so drift is easy to detect. Once model test is stable, your system is ready to expose through channels without guessing whether failures are model side or config side. Now verify your control surfaces. Gateway status is your health panel. Dashboard is your visual control center. Phone channel is your daily command entry point. This split is important: control plane, observability plane, and execution plane. If gateway health is not clean, do not continue to channel pairing. Fix foundation first. Otherwise you debug symptoms instead of root causes. Set identity early so responses match your tone and priorities. Add role, communication style, time zone, and constraints. This reduces generic output and improves usefulness immediately. Identity is not cosmetic, it is operational context. Strong context means fewer correction prompts, lower token waste, and more consistent behavior across sessions. Treat it like system configuration, not optional profile text. When adding WhatsApp, use a dedicated testing account and keep sensitive content out during validation. The goal is controlled rollout, not instant full access. Confirm session persistence and basic command response reliability. Keep logs visible while testing. Convenience is great, but guardrails are what make convenience safe. Build with the assumption that you will scale usage later. Telegram is usually the fastest path to production-like behavior. Create bot with botfather, store token in .env, pair, then restrict with allow list policy. Never leave access open. Your bot should answer only approved users. This single policy change prevents random abuse and unwanted costs. Security here is not advanced, it is basic hygiene. Now run one end-to-end test from your phone. Send a simple command, watch logs in real time, verify request path, model response, and safe completion. If that chain is clean, your setup is operational. If not, logs tell you exactly where it broke. This test is your graduation point from setup to real usage. Tools are where value appears and risk multiplies. Start read-only where possible, then expand permissions gradually. Add only tools you can explain and audit. Every enabled tool should have a business reason. If you cannot justify it, disable it. This keeps blast radius low while still getting automation benefits. Zapier MCP gives you massive integration power, but start narrow. Enable one workflow class first, validate output quality, then expand. Better one reliable automation than 10 brittle ones. Measure latency, failure rate, and cost before scaling. Engineering discipline here keeps your agent useful instead of noisy. Here is what we learned. You built OpenClaw from setup to operational flow, including daemon runtime, model configuration, channel readiness, and safety guardrails. Now take the next step. Subscribe now, hit the bell, and comment OpenClaw for the hardened checklist, secure starter template, and workflow pack. If this video saved you time, share it with one builder who still runs AI only in browser tabs.